Hello, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Katie. I am a NASM certified personal trainer, performance enhancement specialist, and corrective exercise specialist. I am also a body neutral personal trainer, which simply means my clients and I don't inherently focus on weight loss, weight gain, or aesthetics. We focus on other sustainable habit and behavior changes that may impact the way that we look, may not impact the way that we look, but what they definitely do is positively impact our overall health. And last but certainly not least, I am an elite level power lifter, and I am starting a whole new training phase today. The last 2 weeks of my program were something called a pivot. It's essentially this program's version of a deload, but it was not like any other deload I've ever done before. The RPE was still relatively high, but all of the movements changed. So I was doing high bar squats, I was pulling conventional, and I was just doing movements that I hadn't done in the last training phase. I, of course, accidentally deleted all of my footage from my pivot, so I don't have that footage for you today, but you know what? Mama needs a break from editing YouTube videos sometimes too. So I think the world is trying to speak to me. Today I'm starting a whole new block, and I'm very excited for this block. I handle some heavy singles, but then I do volume work after that, which is honestly exactly what I'm looking for right now. I really want to kind of dip my toes into something a little bit heavier, but still do like that base building work of building a little bit more volume. So I'm really excited for this training phase. Today is a nice, I don't want to say short one. It's a simple one. I only have 3 exercises, which is good because I'm in a little bit of a time crunch. I'm trying to squeeze my workout in between client calls today. I think all I do today is squat, bench, and overhead press, which is such a good day. I am dealing with a little bit of a wonky shoulder. My right shoulder, if one of my shoulders is gonna act up, it's always gonna be my right shoulder. My right shoulder is a little bit angry lately. Between having dips in my last training phase and then incline bench in my pivot, 2 movements that really bother my shoulder, it's just not happy. But it feels really good when I overhead press, and I don't have much pain when I'm competition flat benching, so that's good. This has been the longest intro ever. Let's go get after it. Here we go. Okay, I am super happy with how 345 moved. I haven't had anything above, I haven't had 315 on a straight bar on my back in months, so I was really nervous about how that was gonna move, but I am so stoked about 315 and 345. Could not be happier. Now I have to do my back down work. I have 3 sets of 4 at 315. That scares me a little bit, but here we go, start chipping away at it. all done squatting, thank goodness. Now I have to bench. Oh, I think I basically have to do the same thing with bench. Yeah, I gotta find one heavy single at an RP 8, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 back down sets of 4, also at RP 8. I have 40 minutes to get home and get on my client call. We're gonna speed through this, here we go. Am I about to hit 185 for my top single on week 1 of this program? I think I am. Oh my God. That moved really well. Everything felt so freaking locked in today. Like squats just made sense, bench just made sense, like everything is just like locked in right now, and I love it. Starting off this new phase on a very high note. Now we just gotta keep it like this. I am so stoked with how today went. I am running late for a client call, so I will see y'all next time for day 2. Bye. Welcome back to training day 2. Today I have to pull a heavy deadlift single at I think 370 and then do some back down work. I haven't calculated that yet. And then touch and go bench, which is gonna be bananas. And I'm actually really excited for touch and go bench because I think one of my biggest, what's the word I'm looking for? Things that keeps me from progressing my bench is just not handling heavier load. Like I think I just need to handle heavier load and get more comfortable with it, and then it's gonna fly. So I'm actually really excited for touch and go bench. And then I have to belt squat. Let's get to it. Here we go. All right, you guys, future Katie hopping in here real quick just to use this as a little bit of a teaching opportunity, because this is a perfect example of something that just happens sometimes when you haven't handled heavy singles or heavy load in a pretty long amount of time. So it's been months and months and months. probably almost a year since I've handled heavy singles. And sometimes that's just like a little bit of a shock to your body. So things go wrong. This is not like a strength failure or like, oh no, I failed to lift. Oh well, this is just a technical failure. It just takes your body a little bit to get used to handling singles again. So if you're a power lifter and you start handling singles again and you're like, oh my God, this feels weird, or this feels not as great as I expected it to, don't worry about it. A lot of it is central nervous system adaptation, and you just have to give your body a little bit of time to adapt. But sometimes stuff will just go wrong and you'll misgroove it because you're not used to handling that load again, stuff like that. So all this just to say, stuff like that happens, and we're just gonna try it again. Technical failures are very different than actual strength failures, and it's very important to know the difference. So let's dive back in. Here we go. Okay, honestly, so happy with how 375 moved. Stoked about that. Now I have back down sets of 4. I have 3 sets of 4 at 335. I'm gonna strap up and we'll get it done. Okay, super happy, like I said, with how deadlifts moved. Everything feels so dialed in right now. Now I have to touch and go bench. I have no idea what my top single is gonna be. I did 185 pause yesterday. Am I about to hit 190, 195? I'm gonna go 190 just to play it safe. That's bananas. My best bench in competition is 187. Let's start warming up. Here we go. Okay, so I actually hate how that moved. But like I said, my biggest downfall with bench is just exposure, like just handling weights that are at or close to my max. So I'm excited for touch and go bench this phase just to get a little bit more central nervous system exposure to those heavier weights. The fact that I was able to hit 185 paused so seamlessly yesterday, and then I get so spooked and shit the bed with 190, like that's silly. So I'm excited to clean this up over the next couple of weeks. Now I have back down work. I have 3 sets of 4 at 170, and then we are gonna move on. Here we go. Bench is done. My elbows are definitely feeling it a little bit, so I'm gonna keep an eye on those. All I have left is belt squat. I'm actually gonna use my belt squat as a sumo accessory, so it's gonna be a little bit of a wider stance and kind of keeping a vertical shin position. I have sets of, it's either 10 or 12. I'll put it on the screen. Here we go. Day 2 is done. I actually really like that day. I love these shorter training days. This is like a very typical like powerlifting split with very little kind of accessory work, and I'm loving it. Very different from what I've done. I normally do like a power building type of split. I'm really enjoying this. So another good training day, and I will see y'all, I don't know, next time for day 3. Bye. Hello, y'all. It is training day 3 today. Today I have to pause squat. I have to find one top single of a pause squat. I'm a little nervous for that. And then I have back down work there. I have a Swiss bar bench, and then I think I just dumbbell bench and row, I believe. Let me double check that. Yep, dumbbell flat bench and then a single arm cable row. I have had a migraine it's like migraine headache for the last like 3 days. For anybody new here, I struggle with persistent pain related to my jaw and my TMJD, which stands for temporomandibular joint dysfunction. I have had TMJD since I was like 8 or 9 years old. My main symptoms, other than my party trick, are severe migraines. And I've had, like I said, a migraine that gets better into a headache and then gets bad to a migraine again. And then it's just been pain for like 3 days now. I'm okay today. My migraines like to just sit right behind my right eye and all across my eyebrows. It just makes keeping my eyes open so hard. But today I'm feeling okay. I got a massage and saw my chiro yesterday, which always helps. And I'm seeing a new jaw specialist next month, like early next month. And then I get my Botox refill a little bit later in the month next month. So I have a lot of things on my plate that are, supposed to be helping, and hopefully they start helping soon, because I am struggling a little bit right now, but I am staying afloat. I'm doing what I can, and I'm excited to go hit this day. Here we go. What? That's absolutely bananas. Okay, now I gotta do back down work. I have to go down to 285 for 3 sets of 4. Here we go. Okay, done squatting, thankfully. My back down's actually felt really good. I am very impressed with myself. Now I have to Swiss bar bench. I did not realize that our Swiss bar was also cambered. so that's gonna suck even more. I don't know if I'm gonna like the Swiss bar. I'm trying to find another bench variation that doesn't aggravate my shoulder. I have a wonky right shoulder and it's in a little bit of a flare up right now. It doesn't really hurt when I bench, but I wanna do everything I can to like kind of mitigate any pain. So yeah, Swiss bar, cambered, bench, coming up. Okay, that is all for training day 3. I made it through without getting a migraine or a tension headache, so that is a huge win. I actually really like that training day. Pause squats felt so surprisingly, suspiciously good. Very impressed with myself. And then I really didn't mind the cambered Swiss bar. It was weird, like my first couple of warm-up sets, but then I got used to it and it felt okay. So I'm excited for this one. I will see y'all next time for day, what is it, 4? Okay, hello. It is training day 4 today. I have to pause deadlift, board press, which I'm actually really excited for, and something else. I don't remember. It's supposed to be a stiff leg deadlift. I know me and my low back, and I know that I will not be able to handle that, so I'll probably swap that for a hamstring curl. Nice quick day. I like this. Here we go.
Either pause lower or go up.
Okay, what the fuck? 345 for a pause single. My God. I did pause very high, so I am gonna go up just a little bit, but I'm also gonna try to pause a little bit lower. My sticking point for my deadlift is right off the floor, and I keep pausing just like a little bit above that, kind of like making this, not useless, but I really wanna get specific with where I'm pausing to really be pausing like right in my sticking point. So I'm gonna go up to 355, just 10 pounds, but I'm also gonna pause about like 1.5 inches to 2 inches lower. Here we go. My God. I am so happy with that. That is bonkers. 355 paused. That was definitely paused lower, and it definitely felt, it feels like an RP 9 off the floor, but then if I can get my deadlift to my knees, I can lock out anything. I'm so happy with that. Now I have 3 back down sets of 3 at 315, and then I'm gonna move on to my board press. Here we go. All right, it's my turn to board press, and I have 205 loaded up here right now. I've never even unracked 205. So I'm shaking in my boots a little bit, but I think I'm ready. Here we go. This block is going crazy. I'm gonna go 215 and call it there no matter how it moves. My butt came way up though. No. Okay, my ass was way off the bench, but you know what? Whatever. Now I have back down 4s at 185. Let's do it. An appreciation of Joe's shirt today. Alrighty Alrighty, you guys, that is all for this week's week of workouts. Thank you, as always, for hanging out with me. I am loving this off-season program. This is honestly exactly what I was looking for in an off-season program. I get the opportunity to handle heavy singles with still having that back down work, a little bit of volume work, and then definitely some hypertrophy work, especially in my accessories. So this is exactly what I was looking for. I am enjoying training again. I am actually looking forward to going into the gym again. It was a little touch and go there for a little bit, but I'm feeling myself coming back to me. So I'm enjoying it, and I will see y'all next week for week 2, where we can hopefully keep this wave going. Bye.